But then the gospel makes such a huge radical change on individuals. If that gospel was not there today, then our country would have gone to the dogs. So that is number one, the transforming power of the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ that changes, that transforms. But then secondly, you see that that transformation then penetrates through the society to what we call shaping values.
Right.
The values that we probably admire today. Majority of them were formed in the gospel-baked oven.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you see leaders who are leading today, those who are in their 50s up to the 60s, they went to the mission schools, and majority of them, the Masenos, the Mangus, the Kahuhias, and the Alliances and the Marandas, they were formed there and their values were shaped there. So there's a sense in which then those values continue to shape our society. But then you also still see, even today, with the word compromise being used right in the middle there, the church continues to keep the government on toes. Because we say in a technical language that the church is the watchdog to the government and keeps the government in check. And you've seen that happen across the board and all the time. And therefore, the relevance of the church today cannot be overemphasized, whereas, as Pastor Yvonne did mention, there is a section, and I always insist on that. Probably during the show, I'll explain a lot more, because we use the word church, the term church, wholesome and globally.
Right.
Yet, that is a terrible mistake, especially for media people like yourself, who then think that the church operates like a monolithic thing, that when Pastor Yvonne does this or Pastor Evans does this, then that represents the church. That is a wrong notion that in this show we will debunk and demonstrate that there are pockets of the church that have done incredibly good, yet there are pockets of the church that sadly have betrayed the Lord himself.
At what point then do they come in to make sure that there's order in that house? I think I bring back the mic to this